Peace and blessings to y'all, audience. Peace and blessings. Um, Quick affirmations. May peace be upon y'all. May peace go out to y'all. May peace follow y'all in y'all hearts and in y'all mind. And may y'all be led by it. And most importantly, may y'all be led by the Spirit. Um, what's going on with y'all today, man? What's up with y'all? Hope everybody is all right for the most part. Everybody blessed and in good spirits and things like that. And if you're not, then I hope when you listen to this or after you finish listening to this, I hope that it enlightens your spirit and that it lifts you back up. Um, Today's subject is we're going to be talking about don't become the product of your difficulties. Don't become the product of your difficulties. All right. So just recently, I'll give you an example. You know, just recently, you know, I had a death in the family, so um I'm not without going too deep into specifics and stuff like that, and just so y'all can just get my point and my drift, you know, I'm not a drinker and I'm not a smoker. I believe in getting high off of self, you know. I believe that you don't need drugs or anything else outside of the body in order to feel a high. You know what I'm saying? Because if that was the case, we wouldn't have um, dopamines and et cetera in our body and stuff like that. So I believe in a natural high more so. Anyhow, so yes, just recently I had a death in the family, and it was hitting the family pretty hard and stuff. And I got with the family and I went to go and grieve with them and things like that. And in the midst of that, I had a drink on one day or a bottle of wine one day, and then the following day we got together again, and I had a whole about 4 or 5 cups of liquor. Mind you, I don't drink. I'm not a drinker. And in the process of that, even with me being drunk, you know what I'm saying? Um, Consciously, I had to stop myself and I had to remind myself that, damn, hold on. Don't use this situation as a excuse or reason to overindulge, or don't use this excuse or this reason as an excuse, or this difficulty as an excuse to overindulge in something that you don't even indulge in. Because when people do things like that, it's like, damn, you wind up getting to a point in your life to where you strung out, whether it be on whatever drugs it may be. You know what I'm saying? And you'll spend your time pitying yourself, not even remembering how you got to that very point, you know? And that's when the overindulgence and stuff like that come in. So you got to be careful how you spend your time and what you put your energies into, especially when you grieving or you going through something painful. You know what I'm saying? There's many ways to look at situations, man. It's perspective. You don't always have to deal with a negative in a negative way. You got to always try to find a balance in a situation. And it don't mean that you can't grieve. There's nothing wrong with grieving. But how you grieve has a lot to do with um, how you continue your life out and how your life may play out. So, you don't want to become the product of your difficulties. You know, it's a lot of people out there, that's out there that's drunks, respectfully. And it's not to put those people down. I'm just putting the titles out there. They out there. You got drunks, you got crackheads or dope fiends, whatever you want to call it, bums, whatever you want to call it. My whole thing is, and my point is, I'm pretty sure these people didn't just get to that point um by chance. I'm sure they didn't just get to that point by chance. You know what I'm saying? So it's most certainly and most definitely something that led up to that. Now, if they want to go back in their life and backtrack, you know what I'm saying? That's them, and that's something I hope they do, and that's something I encourage people to do. But unconsciously, you can get lost inside of your depression and inside of your misdeeds or your mishaps. You know what I'm saying? And this goes back to those words and affirmations that we say, usually in groups and stuff like that. You gotta worry about controlling that which you're able to control, and that which you're not able to change or control, you gotta let it be beyond you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta leave it to where it's at. You know what I'm saying? So that being said, man, I just want to encourage people, man. If you're dealing with a grievance or you're dealing with a hard time and a hard moment, try walking into it and don't let nobody tell you what you can't do. Because either you're gonna walk through it, either you're gonna man up or you're gonna woman up and you're gonna walk through it. No matter how long it take you to heal, stop worrying about the healing time and the healing process. Excuse me. Worry about the healing process and not the healing time. About how long it's gonna take. You know what I'm saying? And don't let nobody tell you what you can't do. You know, the only way you're gonna get through it is to walk through it. If you think you're gonna get through it by using some kind of drugs or drinking it away and stuff like that, you're just gonna fall deeper into it to a point to where every time you start thinking of it, because you can't run from it. And when you try to do that, you're just gonna fall deeper into that depression to a point to where the same way you needed a certain amount of the drugs the first time, now you're gonna need double that to keep going. So it's best to just walk through it and don't let nobody tell you what you can't do. You can do anything you put your mind through. And I've seen people get through things like this before, and I'm working through it myself. So I'm just here to encourage y'all that y'all can do it also. You know, and that's my piece, man. Yeah, that's my piece for the day, man. Unfortunately, I had to bring that to y'all, but it's my piece for the day for whoever may need to hear that, man. Don't become a product of your don't become a product of your difficulties, you know. And they got a saying that's like similar to that, to where they be like, um, your past don't have to determine your presence or your future more so. So that's what I see in it, man. Um, the only way to get through it is to walk through it. Peace and blessings to y'all, man. It's John now, man. Thanks for listening, man. I'll catch y'all next time.